Hello and welcome everyone. This is Farah from Lyceum. Today in this video we are going to talk about the US midterm election 2018. Why these congressional elections matter and what Democrat will do next. These are the points we'll be talking about. Firstly, you see in this panel with me my dad, who is the founder of Lyceum, and my lovely younger sister Salome, who is also an active political analyst and an active member of our prestigious institution Lyceum. In the beginning, I would like to know from Salome what is exactly midterms mean.
Well, okay, midterm is the name given to the combination of the elections for the US Congress, governorship and other statewide races that occurs in every 2 years. But in this year, this was the first test how the Republican or the Trump's administration is faring in the eyes of the American public.
Thank you, Salwa. Dad, do you know the midterm results show that Trump might not get re-elected in 2020? Will you explain it?
Well, Farah, you see, the November 6 election was a high turnout election. The Democrat beats the Republicans by 7.1 points in the popular vote. In the next year, they will have far more power in the US politics and the Republican less.
So you mean that Trump will just be a weekend president over the next 2 years and his chances for re-election look much more difficult than they do just before the few months ago?
Yes, it is. The victory of the Democrats will regain the power over the House. And finally, I think this is worth discussing why this happened and where this is gonna go.
Surely, it's a huge win for the Democrats and a huge setback for the Republicans. Dad, do you think that Trump's white nationalism and anti-immigrant rhetoric and policies are wholly responsible for this defeat?
Exactly so. Exactly so.
But I don't see eye to eye with you, Dad. For a long 2 years, the American watched. Now they rose up and took control over the House. Here the democracy wins and the President Trump defeated.
So you mean the president becomes a large factor?
Certainly. It is a nationalized election. We see a big split between the people. The economy is good, but the people don't like the direction of the country.
Actually, it's the end of one-party rule, beginning of the real democracy comprising with younger, cooler, and record number of women representatives. Even a Muslim and Native woman won the election. So now the question is, what the Democrat will do next?
The election shows the US divisions are growing wider. The fate of the Robert Mueller's investigation also hangs in the balance.
But Dad, we see in the post-midterm news conference, President Trump fires Attorney Jeff Sessions, threatens reporters, Democrats, and even members of his own party after the midterms loss.
But Faria, you see, Trump is very hostile to the free press, and he is using and abusing troops for his own political interest, and the deployment of the troops near the borders in the anticipation of invasion of immigrants is baseless. He is simply a dictator undermining the democracy.
Now I think there are many reasons that Democrats might impeach the president.
Yes, in America it is well established fact that nobody is above the law and that Trump is not submitting his tax return for years. So it might be the part of investigation. The Trump is the least popular in US, but the democracy is not less popular in America. Congress Democrats, your aim should be high and watch your steps. Thanks for watching.